Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's OG Anunoby. And it's Josh Hart. And it's Johnson in at the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying the player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that good?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Philadelphia played some superb basketball. He finished with 47 points, and he also dished out plenty of assists, something we're used to seeing. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Yeah, spot on, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Come on, Mikal.
He pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all day long. Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
Hart with a screen on Sabonis. MP makes his move, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
DeRozan outside. To the paint. Sabonis slams it in.
Domantas Sabonis has filled out his frame, and if you need some physicality around the rim, this guy is willing to do it.
New York leading by 14. Brunson surveys. Pass to Anunoby. MP, a screen on DeRozan. Just 5 on the clock. A good look from MP.
Yes, sir.
Good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right here. It's down. Johnson's got 32 points in the game. All right, Doris, for the Knicks.
Light you up, huh?
Two-man with Brunson and Cat, or stagger their minutes.
BA, I think the answer is you do both, obviously. But if you stagger it, it's because of what they're not doing on the floor.
Yeah, this nigga some bonuses, man. Great. This nigga, man. That's the first time I saw a black dude. Crazy. Old black people in the NBA don't like it. What's up? So you got to dunk that, bro. Yeah.
Shamet passes to Anunoby. Johnson on the wing. Now here's Towns. Outside Anunoby. Here's Brunson outside. And the three-pointer goes. Brunson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for New York.
I must say the defensive intensity has been impressive
Oh,
so far.
God, son, you got a whole step on.
To hold on to the ball.
Hold on. Damn, I'm dropping, man. Shit, bro.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Here's Shamet following the score by Sacramento. Towns down low, working on Sabonis. Towns, that's good. Towns has got his second basket of the night.
But Carl Anthony Towns will mix his spots as a scorer, that time doing work inside.
Murray. Get out the way, Greg! Get out the way!
Yeah, and that was a big-time flush. I love whenever Murray takes flight like this.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Here's Brunson, and it's New York scoring again.
That's a good game.
And it's Westbrook with the ball for Sacramento, trailing by 19. Their last encounter in Sacramento.
And in their last game against this club, turnovers really were a problem for them.
They were forced into tons of sloppy play, and
Damn.
they'll be looking to be more composed tonight.
Fuck that whole package up, man.
DeRozan looks it over. 43 seconds left in the second quarter. They kick it out to
Keep
Murray.
that.
Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. Murray's
Oh,
got
great
5.
shot.
Yeah, this is the kind of confidence you love seeing. Murray not thinking twice at
Oh,
all
yeah.
about firing away.
Oh, my God.
Brunson against Westbrook. They kick it out to
Oh,
Murray.
yeah.
Stolen by Anunoby. Shannon passes to Johnson. Back to Shannon. Launches it.
Face, nigga.
Rebound by Sacramento. Murray's got his 4th rebound in this one. And that's not going to go.
That was a great look, too.
This is at the buzzer. MP getting it done for the Knicks. He's been an offensive force. Now with over 30 points.
So I don't know why they don't play my shit from fucking third quarter. Oh, I didn't save it. Yeah, I just got up out of there. That's a fact. Damn, I gotta play this whole shit. I had 48 points.
Right now, they're on life support.
Agreed. They're shooting their way right out of it.
Now let's change gear. And that's it for halftime.
I had 40 fucking halftime.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second
Hey.
half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And so in the game for the Kings, the vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3.
Still down 20 points, man.
And it's Westbrook in at the point.
Let's get to the
And New York
playoffs.
has possession. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. Outside Brunson. Shoots over Westbrook.
Wow.
Jalen Brunson, a terrific
That's
move
great.
and the bucket. He's got 7.
Yeah, we talk about having a high shot IQ. Jalen Brunson doesn't pull shots. You want to concede the mid-range jumper, he's more than content to take it.
To the inside. Achua. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. Achua's got 12.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Towns. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And the Knicks lead by 16.
Oh, you got 6 points? Ready. Now at that point guard, nigga, you had like 20 points.
And the rise of Jalen Brunson has been fun to watch, Doris. No one saw him being this good.
I would count myself amongst those people, BA, and it's extraordinary. Jalen
Fuck
Brunson
out of
is
here.
highly effective, all league level effective, without having elite athleticism or size. And what that speaks to is his intelligence on the basketball floor. He has proven without those two qualities that you can be effective at the highest levels of the game. You have to admire it.
Now here's Anunoby. He's scoreless. Brunson passes to MP.
Come on, man.
And he sinks that one, hitting the back
Come on,
of the
man.
net on the way in.
He's hot coming out of the break. 3 up, 3 down.
Down low. Up loose. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Bridges down low. Pounded by Westbrook. Outside Anunoby. No good with the triple.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Here's DeRozan.
Oh, wow.
Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Boy, you have got to be pleased with the start of this third quarter. 3 for 4 out of the gate. Just keep your rhythm now.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Brunson's got 9 points.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Outside Levine. Back to Westbrook. Sacramento passing it around. Outside Levine. The three-pointer off the mark. Knicks leading by 18. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Kings going into last season, bringing an experienced
Oh, maybe.
It's what we needed. More veterans. We're a young team. We all know we're good, but it never hurts to have one of those big-time NBA players on the team for confidence, for backup, for everything. Back over to you, Ryan.
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's DeRozan. Following the bucket by the Knicks. The three, Westbrook. Knocks down the long J. He's got 5.
If you're Russell Westbrook, you've got to balance that ability with getting downhill, with making range shots, and he delivers there.
Here's the pick, and play stop. So whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen. And they tell players, your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less credit.
And, you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases, you're talking legacy. You know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
Now here's DeRozan. 11 points in the game. Shoots over Bridges. DeMar gets by the defenders.
Boy, despite his efficiency, they just can't get over the hump.
Bridges outside. Pass to Towns. New York needs to get off the shot here. Corner Bridges. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 10 tonight with that blaster. Kings trail by 18. Now Westbrook. He's got 5. Outside Levine. The 3. And Anunoby pulls it down.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Back to MP. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Achua with a steal. Westbrook with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Here's Levine. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Bridges.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Brunson, a screen on Achua. Takes the 3. And it's Jalen Brunson with a 3.
Great check.
Brunson's got 14.
That's 2 triples for him. 1 in the first, 1 in the second.
Outside Levine. And that doesn't go either for Levine.
Boy, felt like he let that possession get personal. Trying to answer back with a 3 of his own there.
Johnson a screen on Westbrook. Hits the 3-pointer. Brunson's got 12 points in just the second half.
Yeah, they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Achua. Miss after miss right now.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Achua with a screen on Bridges. 4 on the clock. Achua gets the bucket.
You have to know how to screen and then when to release. Achua, excellent execution.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Hart's checked in for Anunoby. The Kings also with a sub. Keegan Murray's checked in for Russell Westbrook. The kick out to Brunson.
Oh,
Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn on
that's
the
what
D
it's
side.
called.
He's had a one-track mind. That is score the basketball.
And Grant, after last season, a new front office taking over in Sacramento, trying to get them back in the playoffs.
Yeah, and after ending their record-breaking postseason drought in 2023, the last 2 years have seen the Kings again outside of the playoffs. They're restless to get back there in the mix. Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third-period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Now here's Achua. 14 points for him. Left side, Levine. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Levine's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Johnson with it. He's got 36 points. Bridges with the jam.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
1:43 left in the third quarter. Outside Levine. Pass to Sabonis. Now to Rosen. Fires for three. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 3 assists now in this one. And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
To the middle. Here's Sabonis. Back to Achua from deep. And it's New York with a rebound. And here's Brunson. 21 points in the game. Kicks it out to MP. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third. Over Levine. And Brunson with the bucket on the assist by Johnson. And that's 23 points for Jalen Brunson. Sacramento has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Achua. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
Boy, Precious Achua right now is in a rhythm that is very difficult for this defense to deal with.
Outside Brunson. Johnson a screen on Levine. And here's Brunson for the arc. Sinks it from distance. Brunson's got 26 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And so it's New York, up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor.
Checked in for New York. Achua's checked in for Sacramento. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Westbrook outside. Achua against MP. Pass to Sabonis. Over Towns. Shot's good by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 9 points here in the second half.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
New York leading by 19. They've got MP. Miles McBride is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Towns in at the pivot spot. Man in the middle. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Oh, man. MP. That was nasty.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T connected cam? The Kings have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Outside Achua. Inside. Sabonis, the pass to Murray. Outside Achua. 4-3. Hart pulls it in. The Knicks have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. And with the cap, many teams looking for cheap young players to fill the bench. How does that affect the mid-level vets?
Again, BA, I go back to how difficult roster construction and sustaining a quality roster are. The mention of youth here is about, listen, you have to hope your draft choices work out well, and you have to hope your young players develop quickly because they are on team-friendly contracts.
Good, and the assist goes to MP. That's 7 points for Josh Hart.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Mikal Bridges comes in for Hart, and Brunson is subbed in for McBride. Screen by Bridges. Johnson, 5 on the clock. That's good from Bridges on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got assist number 5 here tonight. And Sacramento shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway. DeRozan passes to Achua. Counted. Achua's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, I think when DeRozan's involved, and obviously the pick and roll is almost always successful. He's got a great sense and knack to be successful in here.
The 3, Bridges drills it from deep.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
For Sacramento, they've gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Here's a shot. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Knicks.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Pass to Sherry. MP, a screen on Levine. And again, New York with the triple.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. And that'll be game 4 of this 6-game stretch on the road. DeRozan outside. Dunk by DeRozan.
Yeah, DeMar DeRozan leaves no doubt. What a finish.
The Knicks have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. Achua with a steal. Pass to Levine. They swipe it. Outside Johnson. Banked it in off the glass. Johnson's got 40 points.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
Here's Achua. Sabonis. It's good on the putback.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Robinson, a screen on Achua. Johnson passes to Hart. Back to Johnson. All sorts of time. And it's New York scoring again.
You have to be willing to take the mid-range, folks. It makes your game that much more dynamic. MP showing you he's got that.
Hart against DeRozan. Well, one thing fans always have opinions about is NBA officiating.
Listen, I'm going to let the fans go crazy. What I recognize is officiating is one of the toughest jobs in the world. This game moves so quickly. They are making decisions in real time at sometimes very difficult angles. I am here to support the officials all the way.
New York shooting 71%. Their offenses look unstoppable all game long. From down in the low post, it goes. MP's got 46.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Knicks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And in the big picture, this marks their 43rd win of the year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Shannon, no good. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Levine. Fires the 3. He drops it from range.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Back to McBride. Outside Johnson. to shoot. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. 23 seconds left to play in the fourth. Outside Levine. DeRozan against Hart. Back to Levine. Down low. With the dunk.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
From deep, Johnson. No good. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one.
You're fond of saying stats don't matter without the win, so since you did win, I want to ask. You had a few steals tonight, but I'm guessing you think you should have had more? Of course. Well, if you won, though, doesn't that mean you had enough?
I don't hunt steals to get steals.
Brian, back to you.
All right, thank you, Dominic. And that'll do it, folks.